Hello, welcome to another video where I talk about the design of a game. Today I'm going to be talking about a fun multiplayer game called It Takes Two. It Takes Two is a multiplayer game about a couple of parents who are planning on getting a divorce, but their minds get put into some dolls that their daughter made of them as she wished for them to be friends again, and they need to work together to get back to their original bodies. It Takes Two is a great multiplayer game, and in this video, I'm going to focus on what it is that makes it such a great multiplayer game. The game has really fun mechanics for the players, and the players don't always have the same abilities. For example, at the beginning of the game, the wife character gets a hammerhead that she can use to hit buttons or smash glass bottles, while the husband gets nails that he can throw at things for the wife to swing off of, as well as to hold things in place. And what's nice about these mechanics is that they work together, so the players can use their mechanics sometimes cooperatively. Like with the hammer and nails, one character throws the nails and the other one can swing off the nails. There's another part where one character shoots out some goop and the other one can light the goop on fire and have it explode. The game also switches the players' mechanics frequently to keep things fresh. This helps to add variation and to change the pace and to keep things fresh. This game is really long, and if throughout the entire game the players have the same mechanics, it could very easily and very quickly get dry and boring and repetitive if they had to keep using the same mechanics to solve like the same puzzles in the same way. So changing these mechanics helps to keep the game entertaining the entire time. The game also takes breaks from the action and intense gameplay parts, which gives the players room to breathe and also allows space for a lot of heavy narrative to happen, since the players are not focused on trying to get through some perilous task. In these breaks from the action, they have mechanics like swinging and rail grinding that they reuse that are simple but are also fun to keep the players' attention on the game while they are doing this, so it's not just them just walking around and they have something to do actively in the game. These tasks usually are single player, like the players can do them independently, but then there are also times when they are cooperative and the players need to work together to solve these puzzles or get past these sections. And keeping gameplay during these parts, kind of how I mentioned before, having gameplay in these parts keeps the player in the game and focused in the game and immersed and like have their attention on the game and not something else, which will also help the player stay playing the game for longer. The game also forces the players to cooperate. The game has a split screen, whether you play it online or locally multiplayer, which kind of doesn't help too much with forcing them to cooperate, since if one player is trying to solve a puzzle, they could just look at the other player's screen to see what the key is or like what they need to do. But there's also a lot of timing things where the players need to time their actions at the same time so that they can progress through a timed section. But the split screen does help things to be less annoying sometimes. Like if the other player needs to give you precise directions or instructions, they might not always be the best at communicating that. So being able to see what the instructions are when looking at their screen helps things a lot. The game also has a little bit of a competitive edge. In some parts, they add competitive mini games where the players can compete with each other to try to get a better score in a mini game. Sometimes the players do the same action, sometimes they do different ones, but overall it's a nice change of pace and it's fun to have this competition. It's not forced. The players can choose to do it if they want to, and they can choose not to do it. If they want to have a little fun, friendly competition, they can do it. And then if they don't, they could just walk past it and it won't affect anything in the game. And that's all that I have to say about this game. I was a bit curt and brief with everything I said. I didn't get too much into the different mechanics of the game because that's not really what I was here to talk about. I was here to talk about what the game did and the structure of the game and how it was put together in a way that helps make it fun as a multiplayer game and has it stand out, at least to me in my head, how it makes it stand out from other multiplayer games. I've been recently replaying through this game with my roommate, and he's been having a lot of fun. He's always just like, yo, this is so cool, and like, yo, this mechanic, this is so fun. And it's great that he's having so much fun, because I love this game. It's a really fun game. It's a really nice multiplayer game, and I'm glad he's enjoying it. I also don't have any footage for this one, like with WarioWare. I just didn't have anyone to play it with, but I might bring someone on to play it with one day. So if I do, I will also leave that video as a end card on this video if you want to check out me playing it. I probably won't give too many thoughts about the design and things while I'm playing multiplayer, because I'll be focused on talking to my friend who I'm playing it with. But, you know, it'll be a fun experience regardless. And yeah, I'm running out of games to talk about too. I say this in every video. Hit me up in the comments with games you want me to talk about, and I'll do it. I have on my mind thinking about talking about Portal, like the Portal series, but that's a lot of puzzle design, and there's not too many mechanics to look into. Like, I could talk about the portals, but that's kind of it as far as I'm aware. So, and it's also been a while since I played the game. So maybe I'll go and play it when I finish Dave the Diver. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you stick around. Hopefully there's people here watching. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.